guess not.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here? Who did this to you?
We got
That's
another
Ray.
name.
I'll explain everything later. Quick,
He was
untie
tied
me.
up.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You...
Wait, wasn't Ray in the last one too? The stage.
He might have
one?
been one of those bad guys.
Yeah.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get
I
me
knew
out
you
of
weren't
here.
crazy a long time ago, but
I'll do
keep
my
you in here.
best. But remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors...
So Ray's a caregiver. He's definitely not crazy.
Jennifer's in
Well.
the room next
Sorry, go ahead.
door.
No, I was saying,
You
well,
gotta
theoretically.
Yeah.
Save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
Jennifer.
Where am I? What happened?
Why is Ray still in this
apparently
toilet?
knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there.
Well, you passed out taking a
weren't
dump.
cold,
I've had
right?
those moments.
What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you? Ray!
Oh shit.
Fuck! You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to
That was
do?
probably Clef Spoon and Mr. Director.
Why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on
Oh. I
Ray
figured
had
something
the-
out.
Ray had the remote.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ray had the remote, and he's the one that was. I think Ray. Wait. So.
Oh, so maybe Ray's who he was talking to at the front desk?
What?
No, I don't know. Go ahead. What were you saying?
But like, so far, after with all these people that are talking that we've listened into, none of them mentioned that about a bomb. And and whoever Ghost is,
It's probably Ray, right? You think?
well, the thing is, what we know about Ghost is he's in here to get back his money that he stashed a long time ago.
Okay.
Is that what it is? Like, I'm still confused as to like.
I mean, you might have. I don't think they've implied that specifically, but you might have figured that out maybe before we got enough information to. I don't know, because that's weird that like the one guy who we haven't figured out who he is yet. I guess there's only Oscar and James left, but that he was bringing meals up to that room repeatedly. I guess that's what that's what the who was it? Was it McMurphy or something said?
Yeah, McMurphy.
No, wait.
McMurphy was saying that up at the end of the hallway, they keep bringing meals to Ghost.
Well, no, I think it was George. Was it
No,
George?
no,
Because
George.
McMurphy's.
No, George is that crazy.
Oh no, you're right. You're
character,
right. You're
yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right.
You know, we still have 3 rooms we never been in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Zeldrick, you might have figured it out without us getting all the information. Well,
Okay.
yeah, it sounds reasonable.
Okay. I guess we just keep
Clem,
going.
Silver Spoon, Oscar. Oh, right. And Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation.
Okay, so real
and-
quick, I think so far we know Clep, Silver Spoon, Mr. Director, and probably Emily are all patients. Unless we find out something different about Emily. She seems like she's been just sitting there the entire time humming.
I mean,
Yeah.
Maestro is a patient too, right?
Maybe. I guess, yeah. I mean, if
I
we
guess
assume that
technically
the
he-
doctor's not bad, yeah, I guess he is.
And
Technically, like the with Maestro being here and
Oh
that
yeah, he is
he's
a
been-
patient. Yeah.
and he's been continuously being given the TAT and shit like that. Like, I don't know if
I think he
it's-
qualifies as a patient. Again, we're not
Okay.
talking about whether or not they're crazy. I think you're right. He's like, clearly, if he's getting assessed and they're talking about treatment and stuff like that, he's a patient here.
Yeah.
And McMurphy is technically a patient,
No.
but he's working with Eva.
Well, no, I think that's what we're saying by real mental patients, as in people who were actually there as mental patients, as compared to the people who
Or
got in order to like
infiltrated.
infiltrating.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So probably not
Plain-
McMurphy.
Watch.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Actually,
Yeah,
real
they
quick,
want-
what about Nellie though? Do we think Nellie?
Well, Nellie said she's a reporter. That
So maybe not.
infiltrate. That she's an infiltrator, right?
Yeah.
Want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
No. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about
What
it.
the fuck? Somebody's alarm
the
clock.
loudest alarm clock ever.
Yeah, you know the
What-
school bell, the Saved by the Bell. That's an alarm clock
It's a
right
alarm
there.
clock, And it also goes off in the bathroom for some reason.
Hey, don't
What
worry
do
about
you
it.
do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us could hold them off. Clep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and I, we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and...
Okay, hold on a second. No looking around.
Hey, you
Oh,
can,
wait.
you
Follow
can
me.
fool me.
Follow me.
Okay.
No looking around, stay quiet and follow me. Nothing really. No new information.
So Jennifer and Ray are actually
Workers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ray's the assistant. It sounds like Jennifer's a doctor too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you don't know who
So-
those two are. We don't know what happened in that room in the upper middle
The- yeah,
left.
Or we don't even know what happened
And
in
the
these
bottom
two
middle
rooms
left,
and
yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see your mouse, I don't think.
Oh,
But-
really? Okay. Well, the one. Okay, the
Yeah, I know
bottom.
rooms. There's
yeah.
a lot of rooms. We
The,
don't know.
the, the left one from Maestro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's
You want to try going in there and scrubbing and see if anything happens in there?
this one or the bottom one.
Yeah, just scrub through and see if we ever see people in there.
Wow.
Nope. Okay.
Useless.
Cool. That's good. Narrows it down. What about the upper left one we never went to?
Oh, look, we got an achievement. Sound
Which
chaser.
was?
Sound chaser.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go. That's probably the
so-
two people that we didn't know who they were at the end.
yeah, so this happens around 11:30, and then let's see. Oh, so they're in there until the end.
Yeah, I think actually, can you go out to the hallway? Sorry, out to the hallway one more time, and then scrub through again, because I think they're the two. Are they still in there at the end? Yeah, they're the two that come out and say like to stop Emily from using the remote. So something shady about them, definitely. So you said it was like 11:30, right?
Yeah. So 11:30 is when we go in. So we still don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, we haven't followed him the entire time.
Yeah.
Click on him and scrub through to see where he goes, because he just disappears at one point.
I mean, he leads them in.
Yeah,
And then
leads them
they
in, and
Yeah, then they go here. They split up. He goes with Tony, and then Tony goes
Oh yeah.
to meet them. And right here, they split.
Wait, didn't he say this guy's like patient something too?
Yeah, that was the number I was trying to say. I couldn't. I'll say we should get back at the beginning, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure they'll say his name at some point. We only got Oscar and James left.
Yeah.
So-
okay, so he goes in there.
Yeah, so right here is what we were talking about, where like he's all by himself, while Tony and Elvira are talking to people. I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Out here.
Maybe we should just fast forward this.
Yeah,
Someone like him.
Take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not
That's where he
sure
knocks
how
him out.
interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police,
Oh wait, no.
not me. Just be careful.
No, they knock out George.
Yeah,
He's still
yeah.
down there.
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passion and bravado, your
So that must be.
improvisation was
I think that's
on point.
Oscar.
Oh,
This.
You don't have to. I wouldn't
well-
name him yet. I'm just saying that
well-
because he said that was the fourth dude that jumped him. That's what
Yeah.
Ray
So,
said.
I mean, we can
So
always
better
change
trust him.
it or remove
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people? Inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go! James?
You!
Yeah, there's
stay
James,
away
yep.
from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud! You really think you're a caregiver, huh?
Just told you. Where do you think you're going? What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, there were definitely
So neither one of them
looking
is
for
like
someone.
mental patients.
That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95.
What the
Batteries
fuck?
not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When
It was
Ghost
like
tries
jam
to
the
blow
bomb.
this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
Yeah, it was a trap.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
I guess explains that
Best
bullshit
place to
ass.
start.
It must
He
be an
ain't in the-
alarm.
Yeah.
Not an alarm clock.
An alarm clock. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That bullshit ass excuse.
The library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called
That
a
you're holding, Emily.
No, Emily, stop!
You know,
So, I mean,
yeah,
it's-
I was thinking about this. So Clep is the one that went out with the remote. Why did they
Yeah.
say that Emily? Why were they screaming
Because
at Emily?
he gave the remote to Emily.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like we have the answers, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Unless-
do we? Okay, wait, hold on a second. You know what? You know what? We don't know if
Yeah, we don't know anything about Emily.
Yeah.
That would be the. I was gonna say that's the only one I don't feel like I know.
And James too.
Well,
like while he was in this room.
Oh no, James isn't crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It sounds like
Hello, welcome in office.
Can you imagine voice acting for this?
For 15 minutes? No.
might be a loop.
Yeah. Probably like do it for like 2 minutes and then loop it.
Oh.
games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, we heard this part before.
Yeah. I just want to like
He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Safety.
Okay.
What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests.
Over there.
Oh my god, nothing really happened.
I was gonna say, I think she's actually a patient.
Yeah.
Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud.
Okay. I think we all got the names correct. We never actually went up to this room. Whoa, I just walked right through the wall.
I thought we... Did we not? I thought we went up there and checked this. No, I guess we only did 2 rooms.
But like we know where everybody went to. Nobody even went
we
to that
followed
room.
everybody. That's what I was saying. It sounds like Ghost is Ray, and then those 3, Klep, Spoon, Mr. Director, and probably Emily are the real mental patients.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to still check stuff out, that's cool. I don't want to say that that's like definitively, but I just don't know.
Oh, it's only one person.
No, you can choose multiple.
Oh, okay. I didn't see on the right.
Yeah. So, Ray.
No.
Wait. No, it's not.
No. Ray's the
Ray.
ghost.
Ray's Ghost, yeah. No, it was Mr. Spoon, Director, Silver Spoon, Klep, and Emily. Right?
Yeah, that's what we think.
What? Okay.
We have 1 correct.
Probably Ray.
That's okay. I
Go
mean,
ahead, go back to the answer.
It said we have all the names?
No,
No.
it said that we only have 1 question correct.
Oh.
Remove Mr. Director and change it to Jennifer real quick. Or anyone.
Oh, wait.
And
Okay,
then
sorry.
hit submit. Yeah, so it is Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is, we might have forgot to put Nelly. She might actually be crazy.
Okay.
Not crazy, but a patient anyway. I think she's a patient. So take out Jennifer, Mr.
and-
Director.
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
Okay, so somebody else is a...
Nick Murphy?
Who else?
I mean, he was in here as a patient, right? Oh, Maestro.
Oh, we
yeah,
forgot Maestro. There you
Yeah.
go. There we go. But we...
There
Yeah, I was
should
gonna
be this
say,
many
not take out Nelly.
There shouldn't be this many mental.
We just forgot. I think we just forgot Maestro. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's get that.
Excellent work, detective.
I had completely forgot about Maestro.
I have just one last
feel like he was a
Uh-oh,
red
she's gonna be
herring.
like right in our face again. Are we a patient?
Yep.
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
What
Oh,
the
God.
fuck?
We're a fucking patient, dude.
Oh,
What are we looking
shit. We're looking through. Oh, so this is the next room
Oh,
over.
we're one of the people that was in the.
In the
We're one
mental
of the people that was in the facility, but we don't know who we are. Who are we?
So, number 68? Because they never put a name to number 68.
Wait, match their voices. Oh wait, so
There's no
can we
timeline
play
either.
their voices now?
I don't have a thing down here.
So
at the
what
bottom
can you
left.
click though?
I can click only
Like, can you
this.
click on the voices? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think we need to play them so we can match them.
Oh, you can't. There's no voices to go with them.
Oh wait,
I can't even click on answer either.
I think I see what it is. I think we have to say.
Oh wait, this is that room. This is that room. Remember this is that room. The bottom left-hand corner of that other room.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think we have to decide who she is, which is clearly a woman, and who we are.
And Emily was the
Emily
TV
was the
watcher.
girl singing. Yeah.
Well, clearly it's not.
Who is Cameron?
I don't know.
This is interesting. I mean, based on her singing, it kind of sounds like Emily. That's like the humming that she was doing. That kind of matches the voice with the lady that's talking to us right now.
So
plus, it's the only female one besides number 68. I don't know who that is.
Put Emily on her.
I can't. I can only select myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay. So give us number 68.
Over 68.
Yeah.
Answer. Man, I'm kind of scared that this might actually.
Wait, who is detective?
This
is so strange.
Okay, so technically, in the beginning of this entire game, we're a detective.
Oh, so maybe that means that we're not making any progress if we think we're a detective still. Kind of like that dude that was in the kind of like Maestro, when he was like, I'm Maestro, and he was like, you're not improving.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think we gotta say like we're number 68?
Yeah, that we're not the detective, we're somebody else.
Yeah. I'll go with that. None of those voices. I don't know. I don't want to say. I want to say we're clip. Just pull a phone out of our pocket. I don't know. What do you think, Sharpie? I'm kind of with Zeldrick on this one, with number 68. Although it's gonna annoy me if this is like the end of the game. There's like nothing you can do at all right now except for pick who you are.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Like from what I heard about this game, this has like multiple endings.
That's what I was gonna say, but yeah. I wonder if it just comes down to like this decision gives you multiple different endings.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, like it wouldn't make sense if the other if we couldn't even finish the missions would affect multiple endings. So it seems like whatever we choose here is going to cause multiple endings.
I mean, I guess regardless, I like going with number 68.
Number 68.
I like that.
Why? Well, why are we choosing 68 and not anybody else?
Specifically because it's like, well, number one, I don't know if I have a reason why I would choose anybody else. Like, I'm just going off of like kind of what Zeldrick was talking about earlier, where when Maestro was in the room and he asked like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Maestro. And then he changed this and it was like, well, no, I'm number whatever. And he was like, that's right. Now you're making progress or something like that. I assume this is supposed to be kind of similar to that. And where like it's kind of proving you're not really having, you know, a psychotic break when you realize you're actually a patient.
And also they didn't put a name to 68 or they didn't put a look. I think they were just like, yeah, number 68, like over there or something like that. They didn't really like give a location or say something specific about 68. There was another number, but they pointed that towards like one of the people that were, other people. So that's why I think number 68.
Okay.
But I mean, like, if you have something different, I just don't know what reason there is to pick anybody else per se. Like, that logically kind of makes sense for me for number 68. But in terms of like what we've played in the rest of the game, I don't feel like there's been anything that made me question, like, ooh, maybe like now that they asked this one, I'm like, ooh, maybe that was actually us. Like, I don't see where that connection would be.
Well,
okay.
I mean, as far as
okay, so right before this, what was Maestro's role? Why was he there? Was he just a red herring?
What do you mean?
Like he just happened to be there without any like role in the entire like investigation?
No. So the thing is he was I don't know like about how he got there, but as far as for like who the real patients were, Nellie wasn't a real patient, and she was talking about that. Oh, the government since World War II, they were testing out TAT, which makes you lose your memory and forget who you are and shit like that. So it's one of those like MK Ultra sort of things.
Oh, okay.
That is what's going on. So I believe that Maestro, the reason why Maestro was there, as far as because George was giving him, or multiple people were giving him the TAT.
Okay. And he was just there just so we know, like, we know that he was being experimented on.
Correct.
But nothing else. It had nothing to do with anybody else in that mission.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, he was, he was there to be one of the mental patients.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, I don't know. They just, let's see. Maestro was that Mr. Director. God, some of these people weren't even in this mission.
Cameron and Tyler, I just don't remember. I
feel like they were police officers in that one in the actual police station.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, not Cameron. I feel like Tyler was. I don't remember who the hell Cameron is.
Wasn't Tyler the very first mission where the brothers and then like the two investigators? Wait a minute.
Epiphany.
What if the chick that's sitting across from you is that chick from that very first mission?
Well, you keep bringing it up, but I don't remember it. Can you remind me of what the first mission was?
It was the one with the brothers. Like the one brother was was trying to rat out the other brother, and then the initial brother was sitting in that room with the two cops or whatever, and he's like saying,
trying to use his other brother's name or something like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then the two investigators or cops or whatever was a man and a woman.
Yeah.
And what is that snapping noise?
Which snapping noise?
I don't know. I keep hearing snapping noise.
It's not me. I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know about her, but yeah, that's what the first mission was. Two brothers. One of them was giving a false name and trying to frame the other one to get the dad's family business.
Yeah. Who was that that woman?
I don't know. Also, I don't think this has any relation to that because we can't even click on her.
Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just going to answer number 68.
All right.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Oh, and there's the ashtray. Do you want to break out or take the pill?
Ah. Wait a minute. So, Jesus Christ, we're the one that jumped out the window.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? Okay. I mean.
Wait, if we choose the pill.
So that makes that Jennifer, right?
What? Okay, well, anyways, if we take the pill, does that cause an amnesia then? Or not? Wait, amnesia is...
That's the
forgetting.
TAT.
I mean, I assume if you take the pill, the game starts over.
And then if it's the ashtray...
I assume the game starts over. But like symbolically, I'm imagining like the TAT will make you quote unquote forget everything, and that's kind of one ending. And the other one is like you're the person who escaped and jumped out the window. But it seems like I think this is the end of the game. It's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm down to replay this to see the other endings if there are other endings. Well, I heard that there's other endings, so.
I don't think it's going to be like, oh, you have to replay the entire game again just to get a different ending.
That'd be nice if you didn't, because that makes absolutely no sense considering, as far as I'd guess, the actual game that you play up until that decision is not going to change. It's like, why would they make you play the game, 8 times to see 8 different endings if it's literally the exact same game every single time?
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate
that would
when
be
games
dumb.
do that.
Okay, should we choose the pill or the ashtray?
Knock the bitch out.
I was gonna say, fuck this place.
I feel
We're
like
being
if we,
experimented on.
well, I mean, like, okay, well, I have to choose one, right? So, the pill, I feel like, it's either gonna hallucinate us or it's gonna be like an amnesia type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I said it's gonna start over. I think it's like you forget everything, and hence you can do it all over again. Kind of that's like that sort of symbolic ending.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather just like knock her out and bounce.
Knock her out and bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bounce the
That's why I was
ashtray
like,
off her
that's why I
head.
was like, fuck this place, because I'm like, just knock her out and get out.
I mean, wait, what was the ashtray again? Remind me.
So in that scenario we just played,
Mm-hmm.
a patient had left or had jumped out the window, escaped, jumped out the window, but in what the quote doctor that we met that the two met up with, he was saying, yeah, like, oh yeah, like I got injured and like I got an ashtray to the back of the head, and Tony was like, it doesn't look like you got hit with an ashtray, and he's like, oh yeah, like whatever, and then like toss it off to the side.
Yeah, so remember when Nelly woke up Ray, and then Ray knocked him out, and Jennifer was like, what happened? He said that the inmates, I think he said the inmates knocked her out with the ashtray. That's why I was saying I think that's Jennifer, and we just didn't know it.
Oh.
So that's how she ended up in the bathroom unconscious with like blood on her head, because they hit her with an ashtray.
Yeah.
And then they knocked him out too.
And this
So I
is
mean-
that time. Oh wait, no,
I mean,
that doesn't make any sense because
That
we
doesn't
just
make
played
sense
that
because we weren't
scenario.
there for that.
Yeah, we just played that scenario on that tablet that she.
But
that
I
she's sitting
mean,
on,
they
in
did
front
say
of.
that like they did. Oh, so I guess that does, in a way, it does kind of make sense that we might consider we're patient 68, because the whole point of it, what we didn't even solve what the point of it was to solve in terms of like, initially it wasn't supposed to be who was Ghost. I think it wasn't supposed to be who was Ghost and who were the mental patients. It was like who, maybe we're trying to come to terms with the fact that we're the one who escaped. Because it's weird that they had a whole thing of like a patient actually escaped and nobody's worried about it in that entire scenario. It's like fake police showing up to find like Ghost, and like the patient's trying to take over the hospital, but a patient escaped and we never even paid attention to that. So I don't know. I'm assuming that's Jennifer.
Okay,
But it's actually, just to kind of go along with what you were saying with the timeline doesn't make sense. They did also say that the 4 of them. No, wait. No, I think that's right. I think they said that the patient, when he escaped, hit Jennifer. And then
So she's
the
here
other
again.
4 guys
So
knocked
she's
out.
here again, like right now.
Well, what I'm saying is this might be after all of this happened and after we got brought back to the hospital.
Because the last scenario, we were on that tablet that she's, that's like pretty much right on that table right now.
What do you mean we were on the tablet?
No, because that the reason why we played that last scenario is because, if we were, patient 68, like we're the ones that was, trying to figure out that last, all 5 of those scenarios prior is, was on that tablet that she
Oh,
says.
yeah. I see what you're
right?
saying. Uh-huh.
So that means like, that scenario already happened, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think we escaped and maybe we got brought back.
Okay, and this is
This
Jennifer
is kind of our
again.
This is our treatment. Jennifer like treating us essentially.
Again, after she got knocked out.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're gonna knock her out again? Is that what it seems like?
I would.
I would.
Try
But
it
here's
again.
Here's
Go
the
ahead.
thing. Or what if this was one of those sort of technologies where it's like they're trying to test out a there was a movie about it. It's like you can predict a crime that's about to happen.
Oh, Minority Report?
Yeah, that one. What if
Yeah.
they were actually like, if that's actually the plot of this? It's like we played out this scenario, and like we're making it actually come to fruition. I think you guys had a lot of speculation about that. I'm going with simplicity. Minority Report here.
Honestly, one of the reasons why I'm like thinking that this is just like him getting treated is because this, outside of the fucking 12 hours of music, this looks like what was happening with George and Maestro.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this could be the same exact thing with us as a patient. Like, and then maybe that was one of the reasons why they asked us, like one of our options was a detective. Because like, kind of like when Maestro was, they were asking, oh, Maestro, who are you? And he's like, I'm Maestro. And that was theoretically the wrong answer because he wasn't coming to terms with the fact that he has like, you know, mental issues.
Right.
I don't know what any of this has to do with the decision we have in front of us. But I would knock her out again. Yeah.
Yeah, bounce the ashtray off her head.
Yeah.
All right.
If that's
ashtray
even
it is.
if that's
Okay.
even what's gonna happen. Let's
3, 2, 1, ashtray.
see. Watch us jump out the window. We gonna hear glass breaking.
God. Jennifer?
There's
What
Ray.
happened to you?
Yeah.
Wake up.
Delusion.
See, that's what I was saying. I think we were the patient that jumped out the window.
So I got an achievement.
That was interesting music to pick for the end of this. Wait, if you do resume, it probably will bring us to to that same spot, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so we can
okay,
do.
so we can do this
answer
again. Yeah.
Oh, it's already in there. Nice.
There you go.
Excellent work, detective.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose 68 again.
Then do the
I
pill.
have just one last question for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, God damn it.
I have just one last question for you. Who? Okay, number 68. Since you
the
already
fuck
know
is
you're one
that?
of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm
I
and
feel like
center
this is the right answer. Like just the number 68. Because she said, since you know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward.
Yeah.
The drugs ain't mine! About that?
My pendant has not been
Yeah, this is you forgetting.
Not me. Don't believe them!
So, take the test.
Yeah, don't take the test, I think was the warning.
Wait, who said don't take the test again?
I don't know whose voice that was, but somebody said don't take the test.
So what was the achievement for that?
Auditory hallucination.
Yeah. Alright, can you see what happens with just somebody else? What's DLC? Is there more quests?
There's one other case.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's you forgetting, but I
What
think...
the hell? I have to choose this again. Okay, what was it again?
Yeah,
It's
because you
Maestro.
forgot, remember?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Director,
Spoon.
Klep.
That was it. And Maestro you already got, yeah. But you didn't do Ray, I don't think.
Oh.
Wait, go...
All 14
fuck, I have
sound
to-
sources.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, they're not named. you
you
forgot all that shit, dude.
Okay, hold on a second.
So,
This was
I think the
James.
reason why it's called auditory hallucination is because, like, you remain crazy, or to everybody else, you remain crazy, and you're
Yeah.
hallucinating.
Makes sense.
Oh, I can choose here. This one was.
So Ray was at the top in
Ray,
the bathroom.
And then this was.
Then that was
Jennifer.
Yep.
This one was McMurphy.
Spoon is next to Ray right now on the right, on the left of me. That's Spoon.
That's Spoon.
And the bottom left is Nelly.
This is Emily.
Uh-huh. Mr. Director
was the top one. Wait, what the fuck?
That's probably him. They said Mr. Director's office at one point. I think that's Mr. Director. He's the only one with an office.
Yeah. Oh. This club?
That would make sense, yeah.
Okay. And
just gotta wait for them to walk in, but that's Oscar.
Yeah.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. Okay. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
I'm Elvira.
Hey, I'm Elvira. Bibbidi bobbidi. I come from the Bronx. What you doing?
Alright. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
I was gonna say it's possible that Clep and Mr. Director could be switched. On your actual map. We just guessed those two, so those two might be switched.
Mr. Director is sitting there when they walk into the room.
So that's definitely Mr. Director?
The true evil behind this. Manipulate.
Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Director.
Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Director. That's definitely Clep.
Wait, we had one more name here.
We have Mr. Director, Spoon, and Clep
Emily?
were the three. Ray. Wait, no, Mr. Director, Spoon. Oh, yeah, Emily. Yeah.
Oh, Emily. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Good call.
Excellent work, Detective.
I'm curious what happens.
I have just one
if you pick anybody else.
Question for you.
Where is he?
Okay, I'm gonna choose.
I have just one last question for you.
All right.
I'm Cameron.
Who are you? I'm sorry, Detective, but you've failed the test.
That's what I was saying. I
sorry,
think we picked the right answer.
I had hoped it wouldn't turn
But there was a
out like
detective
this.
option
You were
right
doing
there
quite
too.
well at the beginning.
I tried detective.
But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to...
Oh, they're gonna give you a fucking pill. Oh, you lost.
Oh, and I got an achievement that says amnesia.
Yeah. All right, one more time and see what happens if you do detective.
Oh, I thought you already...
No, you did Cameron on that one.
Yeah, I did Cameron on that one, but she said, "I'm sorry, detective," and I'm like,
yeah,
wait.
because when the thing is when you for treating
Excellent
people
work,
like this, for treating people like this, you call them, you keep calling them by like what they think they are until you ease them out of that that's not who they actually are.
Yeah.
Because you
Okay,
can
well,
ground it.
the thing is, there's detective right here.
Question for
Yeah, that's why I assume this might be a third answer.
Who
I would
are
assume those
you?
would be the ones like number 68, all the wrong ones, and then maybe detective gives you a different cutscene or something like that.
Congratulations, Detective. You passed the final test. By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones. It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion, but you didn't lose yourself like they did, which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic
I bet you get an
detective.
achievement called acoustic
Since
detective.
you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, Detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations.
That's crazy. Those are like
You're free
complete.
to
That's a
leave
completely
whenever you
different
want.
answer. Well, oh wait. Wait a minute.
Oh, there's a door I can choose.
Yeah.
There's been a door the entire time.
Well, I mean, like I
Curious.
can't click on anything else, so I'm like clicking.
Curious what happens.
Whoa, it's the only 3D model in the entire game. What the fuck?
Thank you
No, I
again
think-
for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free
Where's
to
that?
leave whenever you
No,
like.
I think this is just angled differently.
This is you about to get up and leave, and then something's gonna happen.
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal?
Oh.
I'm a law-abiding
Asked him the basics.
Picking up a
Said
pal.
he didn't know anything.
Wait, what?
It's because you still think that you're a detective, and you're leaving the police station.
Say that again? You think you're a detective?
You still think that you're a detective, and when you walk out, that was a police station.
It was,
And
yeah. I
so-
saw like the police cars outside. That's what confused me. But yeah,
Yeah.
what? So is that you being crazy?
That's you still being crazy.
Oh. Huh.
But that's weird though, because when we chose that ashtray, he was like, "Hey," what do you call it? Ray came in saying, "Jennifer, blah 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 blah."
Right, and
Well, whatever.
yes. What do you mean? How are you confused by that? Because we already talked about it. Like the last scene or the last case that we solved, Ray and Jennifer were in the bathroom, tied up, because the 4 patients that were there were trying to do a coup on the psychiatric ward to try to take over. And Jennifer, to you explain this, she was covered in blood because we hit her over the head with an ashtray, and we escaped. That's why there was a broken window at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
And that's why they were saying that, like, oh, the police were called or whatever, and then Elvira and Tony show up, and they're like, oh, well, you're the police. You're the police about the escaped patient number 68.
Okay.
Wait, what was the confusion on? What were you confused about, Sharpie?
Well, I mean, like the whole, just now what we saw after leaving, saying like, "Congratulations, detective." Like the rooms look different. That's why. And then everybody was being interviewed too.
That's the only thing. Well, interviewed, like, as in what? Like, it definitely didn't sound like some of those guys are being interviewed to be a quote unquote whatever they called it, auditory detective or whatever they called it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like one of them definitely sounded like Spoon.
There was
Like,
no
he had
achievement for this either.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Like, I could totally see it your way, Zeldrick, where you're saying, like, basically he's probably still in the mental institution, but when he walks out, that's kind of what he sees. It's still like a police station.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like I don't know if there's anything to indicate that he also couldn't actually have just been a detective with some weird new skill. I don't know what that last thing meant when you started hearing all the voices.
Mm-hmm.
It's because
I know she did say, like, you get it. It'll maybe, hopefully, you'll be able to keep the voices in check if you hear all of them. Is that what you were kind of latching on to? Oh.
Yes. Well, the other thing being is that I would like to hear, like, what Nelly was talking about, like with the TAT and stuff, like what all of those symptoms were. But whatever the case, like, because the entire point of you being there was because that you are being given this TAT, which makes you forget who you are. Now with Maestro keeps thinking that he's the Maestro, and he failed. So if and because he's made no progress, like, he's gonna still be there or whatever and still be given the treatment of the TAT. If somebody breaks out of the loop of forgetting who they are with the TAT, then it's a success.
Well, I thought it was supposed to be like the other way around.
Well, I mean, for us, like if we break the loop of getting out of the TAT, then it's a success. But like,
well, I mean, no, I'm saying meaning like if maybe this is what you're saying and I'm just mishearing you, but I thought it was kind of like she was talking about how it was kind of meant to be a way to control people. So
Yes.
like the TAT was supposed to make them forget who they are, at which point that was the success.
right?
I don't know, because that when they were doing the treatment, it sounds like no, actually, yeah. So it sounds like the success is forgetting, not the success. The success isn't like breaking out of. Oh, it's okay. So maybe you were saying the same thing I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
You were saying like the success is when you don't remember who you are.
For the TAT, the success for them is you don't remember who you are.
Yeah. Okay, we are saying the same thing. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's interesting.
All right. So, I guess for next time, when I try this.
Okay.
Is it just one stage?
Yeah, it seems like it. I can't. There's
okay.
nothing else to click other than new game and.
How much is this game, by the way?
15, 20. I forgot. It's one of those.
It's a good game.
No, it's like $7.
Is it? Oh, I
I'm
forgot.
looking at it right now.
Okay. Yeah, this won many like audio awards. This game.
Really?
Yeah, auditory game awards.
I mean, I guess I get that. Maybe it's like an award that's specifically for a game where the audio is a critical component to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't assume they would win an award for voice acting.
It's going there. How you doing?
I mean, you're from New York. Did that sound like New York?
Absolutely not. It sounded like somebody saying do a New York accent, and that was like the best they got.
It sounds like somebody that's trying to mimic a New York accent that's not from New York.
Exactly. Yeah. It's basically what I would sound like if I tried to do a New York accent.
All right. Until next time.